Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Monday. It's the start of the week. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a good Sunday. Anytime Proton John streams, it's always enjoyable. It's always entertaining. And honestly, I actually wanted to start this stream playing Space Channel 5. But Space Channel 5 doesn't actually exist on PC. Part 2 does. So the sequel does, but not the original. Don't know why, but... So, I'm basically going to be defaulting back to Overwatch. Saturday was also a good day, nice stream, nice easy and relaxing. Friday, friend's birthday, so really got to enjoy that. So honestly, overall, had a really good weekend, and I hope you had a great weekend yourself. But, I actually want to talk about Overwatch for a second. And, it's the game I'm honestly kind of torn on here, because I don't know if I want to actually stream Overwatch anymore. Now, we're coming to the end of the season. Thankfully, Blizzard has actually announced a lot of changes, actually quite a lot of changes. First off, competitive points are now being multiplied by 10, along with the cost of golden weapons, so, that effectively is no real change there. So, you're going to feel like you're getting more competitive points, but in reality, you're not. I still would like to know, let me actually back up here. So, ranked mode, that was mainly what that video was covering, was specifically competitive mode. Let's actually pull up competitive here. So, as you can see, I'm ranked 65, let me pull up this here. So, we're almost at the end of Season 1. Season 1's ending on August 18th, as you can see. And for Season 2, instead of it being on a bell curve of a scale of 1 to 100, it's now going to be, I believe Mr. Kaplan said it was 100 to 5,000. And it's also going to be a tiered system. So, I believe the example he gave was like if you were, around up to 2,499, that was the peak, you were a gold player. So they're kind of emulating Heroes of the Storm and their system, but unlike Heroes of the Storm, you can only really increase in the tier in terms of matchmaking, but you can't fall back. So a person, let's just say myself, I'm rank 65. They said rank 65, rank 60 players plus were of the, and I'm assuming all systems, all PC, 360, and PlayStation 4. Were among the top 6% of players. So, if you were above rank 60, you were among, the effective elite. You were quite literally, in some capacity, in specialization. Like for me, it was playing Ana, it was playing specifically Symmetra. One of the best players out there. Hundreds of thousands of people out there, and it's like, hey, you're part of the best. Out of the millions of people playing, it's like, that's a very small section. You're probably one of the best. There's my ego boost for the day. So, for Season 2, you're gonna have, I guess it's probably gonna be, they haven't fully explained it yet, but it's probably gonna be like bronze, silver, gold, I would assume platinum, and then diamond, then they would have masters and grandmasters. But, for Grandmaster and Masters League, and I think he also included Diamond in this as well. I'm kind of unsure about this. He said you actually will be suffering decay if you do not play every 7 days. Now, I'm kind of against that. I've never been a fan of rank decaying systems, because I gotta admit, if there's one thing I actually did like about the rank system in this, is that it tracked what your current high was, and it tracked what your season high was. And distributing the rewards based on, like, where you were at your peak, I feel is a lot more consumer-friendly. And it also rewards, that one moment where either through your skill or, sometimes, yes, let's admit it. I mean, I honestly probably would not, as a support player. Support players don't really carry matches. They do not. It is very hard. You need a good McCree standing all the way back there, or you need a good Reaper back there if you actually want to really have a strong defense when playing Symmetra, because, the one thing I contributed to the team as Symmetra was I was able to stop all those gun-ho Genjis that charged in with the Dragon Blade and not wipe the entire team. But you wouldn't able to. There's actually gonna be decay there. I'm not exactly a fan of that, and I like the fact that it was a season high. But if you don't play in 7 days, you'll lose 50 points, and that's only affecting the Grandmaster and Masters, and I think the Diamonds as well. But thankfully, though, they also said you cannot descend down a tier. So if you're in the Diamond League, you're always going to be consistently paired up with the Diamond League players. So it's not like you're gonna be, what I experienced this season here is great, I'm dropped down to, I think the lowest I dropped was rank 42, maybe 40, and the level of skill simply within those 20 ranks was massive. There's a huge difference. The moment I hit, rank 62, the rank 62 players and up, absolute monsters. This really is, if there's one thing I could honestly say is Overwatch right now is, as the title suggests, it is a tale of two games. And I'm going to be talking for a little while on this. I'm not going to worry about this. It is a tale of two games, because you have the competitive scene, which I do like, because, it has hard rules, it has a good amount of structure, has that competitive element, which gets me going, makes me try my best with what heroes I'm actually really, really good at. And then you have quick play, which, although it has an MMR system, honestly, the quality of players is not that great. I mean, there's no real, there's no, as stressful and volatile a lot of the higher ranked players are, and it's understandable why they're very volatile, and it's high stress, it's highly competitive. A lot of factors of the game that are not in your control, and never mind the fact that there is a meta in this game that pushes players to play at the extremes, because if you ask me, I honestly think, my personal opinion, this game is officially now stretched in terms of combat endurance, in terms of damage, and in terms of healing. That is why you see so many Lucio Zenyatta combos right now. This is why, people, I think I almost had an aneurysm playing Symmetra for all the crap I've gotten from the higher ranked players, and even the medium ranked players, actually around the 50s and stuff. Those are the actual really good players. That's the one thing a lot of people love to do. It's they love to insult each other. No, I know I'm playing with very good players. To the best players. They weren't maybe part of those pro teams and stuff, but still, they're best. But because of this meta and how everything has been stretched out so thin, and how many heroes are no longer, exactly viable, or it's very hard to truly bring out their potential where they do offer that consistent performance, that it becomes incredibly stressful on a mechanical level, and it's nothing even wrong with the players themselves, and that's where that volatility comes from. And I think that's something a lot of people, when they love to throw the word the word toxic around, they're not gonna be, they just use that. They don't understand the in-depth reasoning and why, a game is competitive as it is, or how you have a player base like this, or they don't understand, because they're not part of that player base, they're not high ranked, and they don't understand how, basically how sports work. But I'm kind of getting sidetracked here. So we're no longer descending ranks. There is rank decay. The other one is, of course, playing with friends. That was also a big concern, as I was playing Anime Jester. I believe his rank is around 46 or something, and that's when I was around rank 50 something. Now, obviously, I would be able to. I believe they said they're now making the rank system so it's obviously they only had so much time. About a 10 rank difference. Granted, of course, it's going to be expanded, so I believe it's probably a 500 rank point difference. So it's not going to. So it's going to be a good amount of variance. But not the ones where I'm rank 65, I'm going to bring in a level 20. Or let me actually be more extreme. Or I'm not going to be able to bring in a rank 4 player. Yes, there actually is a rank 4 player in Overwatch. And a person intentionally nosedive their ranking just to get there. Just to be as low as possible. And that's a lot of games that person is griefed. That is the type of player you will meet when you get into that thing called Elo Hell. Or Elo Hell, whatever you want to call it. And that does drastically exist in these games, because you will have players who will be either so hostile it makes another player lose any sort of morale to really actually try, or they're doing it intentionally because they actually want to create a story, create a narrative, like, hey, I was rank 4, I am now rank 60, I am the best. I was successful and you can too. When in reality, honestly, most of those people, they were already good enough as it is. They just created a narrative so people actually, believe. Because people like that stuff. What else was said during that video? What else did Kaplan said? The competitive points, all the gold weapon skins are going to increase in cost. Oh, the actual game itself. Yeah, that'd be nice. So there's no longer going to be sudden death, which is very nice. I'm actually glad that's gone. Because the problem with the system and the way it was now was because there was sudden death, and because originally they're in competitive, you had duplicate heroes. It was very common for players to play 2 Winstons, 2 Lucios, 2 Tracers. Or something of that variety. 4 Tracers, 1 Winston, 1 Lucio. Just throwing out examples here. Specifically those 3 heroes. So in response, what Blizzard actually ended up doing, aside from... So, that was one of the side effects, was, okay, we're going to make it 1 per hero. Obviously, for the esports scene, make the game a lot more dynamic. Because because even when it wasn't sudden death, that was what the team comp people were going as. That's not very exciting. That's not very compelling to actually even watch on any sort of level. I mean, these are players obviously playing extremely well, but it literally just became bland. So they competitive heroes. But the other thing was, though, because there was duplicate heroes, and when it reached those coin tosses, there was originally around 2 minutes 30 seconds, so 2 minutes. So you had a good amount of chance, even if you had a well-balanced team, and that's what most players, like myself, were doing in this game. But not the pro scene. The pro scene, those guys are insane. Those guys are the best of the best of the best. They would do things like play Tracer and stuff, because they could track players and shoot players even though they were going at the speed of Tracer, which Tracer is a very hard hero to hit. They would play Winston, they would play Lucio. They were playing with Lucio with a speed boost on, so you had a Tracer who's the fastest character in the game, not only running at the running exponentially faster because of the Lucio speed boost and his active being up, just to get away from the Winston players. And these people were still able to kill each other. That's how good those pro players are. So one of the other things they did, so they reduced all the time. And what that affected for players like me was that your average actually really good player, not the 0.01% of players in this game, you only had 1 real chance to defend or attack. And that's the reason why I even played Symmetra so much, is because it's sudden death. There is a long walk on Hollywood. Mercy's not going to be able to res everyone. Mercy's not even going to be able to build an ult, because if a hero dies, there goes your source of building up your ultimate. Good luck even shooting. You're putting yourself in harm's way as Mercy. Symmetra's, on the other hand, is, you'd be able to fire and such, but you had your turrets building up your ultimate, and you had your secondary fire, so you could fire at a long range and stuff. You're focused on more doing damage, along with providing a stalwart defense to build up that ultimate. And her ultimate timer is currently the second lowest in the game. To actually get that teleporter, and that teleporter means a whole lot more in a sudden death moment than actually having to actually do a run back, because even one person dying, that can result in a charge, and that could lose you a match. But with someone like having someone like Symmetra and stuff, it's like, great, we had a team wipe, but the teleporter's up, everyone's able to storm back in, and that makes a huge difference in being able to actually provide a defense in sudden death. But because they decreased those timers down to 145 or less, you only had one shot. That wasn't fair, that wasn't fun, and it honestly just made more people mad than anything else, so I'm glad that's gone. So what they're actually doing is, they're actually including the payload maps now in competitive. So Dorado is, I think... Oh no, they already do exist in it, but what they're going to do is... They're going to have a time bank system. So, much like the capture points, let's say Temple of Anubis, for example, you have round 1 complete, round 2 complete, so both teams succeed, and each players have about a certain amount of time in their time banks. What's going to happen is round 3 is going to start. However, you're obviously, because like round 3, you're not going to gain any more time. So it's effectively how far you can push that payload. And I think, honestly, that's kind of nice, because there's not going to be... I think that's actually a good system, because it actually shows people, it's like, who's the more consistent? Obviously, I'm a little concerned, obviously, because, one team can stomp it. But as I've seen, though, in competitive, and even on the capture points, is... I've seen teams that have 6 minutes. I've had teams that have 6 minutes, and we can't even get the first point again. It makes a huge difference. Their team's tactics change, our team's tactics change, and, they provide the better defense. They play the better game, even though their time bank was actually smaller. So, I think this is going to be... I honestly do actually feel that that's going to be a decent way to resolve a lot of complaints, is... Because you're focused on playing the game in its entirety, even though you're playing on a limited time budget. And I do hope they probably will give, like, here, you'll still have a minimum time. So if you complete round 2 in 30 seconds, when it's round 4, it's your turn, you'll have at the very least, like, 2 minutes to give it your best shot. Which will be really interesting, honestly, on a lot of payload maps, because how far you could actually push that payload is going to make a whole lot of difference if it makes it to round 3 or round 4. Because now you're going to, the one downside, of course, is you're now going to have even longer matches. I don't know how long, though, exactly. But that's going to be up to the players, and they're going to take a look at those metrics. But hopefully players will like that. And in the rare case that an actual tie that can happen on something like that, neither player wins, neither player loses. So they're going to get rank points. That's going to be a net plus, which I like. That's a good thing, so their time is not wasted. But I'm concerned about one other thing. How many competitive points are they going to get? I hope they actually do give out the 10 competitive points to all the players, because that's something Kaplan did not address in his in that video, and I really would like some feedback on that from Play Overwatch. Their Twitter is, if you do have this very rare tie, now obviously the esports scene, I'm not worried about that, but for players like myself who play this game on the competitive level, what are you going to do? Are you going to give us the points? Are you going to give us 5 points? That's going to be a little weird, having 5 points instead of 10 points. I hope they decide, you know what, you all played well, it was a tie, you all get 10 competitive points. Because, aside from gaining rank, I think it's honestly actually the fair thing to do. Because you don't want people thinking they've wasted their time. Because during all my time streaming of this game so far, in those 2 hours, every single night, I can actually tell you, I feel like I've been, in terms of gaining or decreasing rank, sometimes you just feel like you waste your time. Like, great, wasted 2 hours, didn't make any progress. Even, like, I would probably honestly feel better if I just lost progress, too. But, hey. Those are my thoughts about it, so hopefully you might have some, too. So, Other thing I did, yeah, I opened a few more loot boxes, but I also broke down and I bought some stuff. So I was tired of seeing Anna as an old lady. I needed her. I actually like the way Anna Amari looks in her original artwork and stuff, and I chose the Horus skin there. I was originally gonna go with the Captain Amari, you know, because it's blue, it blends in with all the background stuff. But I like reds a lot better. So, what else did we get? Oh yeah, that's because I bought loot boxes. I bought quite a few. I unlocked finally got. I'm not worried about buying any more loot boxes, I can tell you that much right now. Or unlocking any more loot boxes. So I got Mercy skin, thank God. This is honestly to me the best skin, just because how much I like red. Like really, honestly, like I look at all the other skins for her. It's like, you know, they're good color skins and stuff, you know, but they're very mute. Because they're very white. I think I also have the amber one. This is also nice too, I like this one as well. You know, it's red and gold, it's a nice color look, but I just like I like the red. You know, I'm more a fan of primary reds. You know, Valkyrie skin's also really, really good. You have long hair? She has a ponytail. Yeah, she has a ponytail. Just gives her long hair on this. Yeah, the Valkyrie skins are also really, really nice. Not so much, like, I like red, but no, I'm not really a fan of the devil skin, honestly. But, so I got that, and I also got the Zarya skin. I know a lot of people hate this skin, but for me, compared to all the other ones, I mean, like, the other skin color I like is the brick. But then it's like, I don't like your haircut. Not a huge fan of it. Like, hey, put a, you know, blonde ponytail. That works for me. You know, there's all your recolors. You know, these are actually pretty nice too. I like these. The Siberian front and the Arctic skins. Those are actually also really cool. I like these as well. But you really stick out like a sore thumb on the map. Cybergoth. I'm sorry, Cybergoth. Like, the haircut's a bit of an improvement, but sorry, not interested. I'll take the weightlifter any day of the week. Actually, I apparently got some voice lines.
Strong as the mountain. Are you in need of personal training? I can bench more than you. I am Mother Russia. Strong as the mountain.
I like strong as the mountain. So, you know, I bought a couple loot boxes, so guilty as charged, it got me. Because it's ending so soon, and I'm so torn on playing this game now, because let me actually show you. Let's actually play some Lucio Ball first. Let's throw in some Lucio Ball. I started early because I wanted to get that rant out of my system on how I feel about this game and how it's, you know, this game is so divided among itself in terms of the quality experience you will get when you play this game. Now, Lucio Ball, everyone can enjoy. Everyone can enjoy. It's a good time. People have fun. Nice job, man.
I'll take it.
Oh, I also got a recolor on Lucio. I just like my characters to be red. You know, actually, I might just play a ton of Lucio Ball. That actually might just be what we should do tonight.
Oh, turn it up.
Ah, damn it, I missed that. Gonna go left.
Oh, turn it up.
Go, go! Ah, come on. Nope, not even gonna.
Raising the volume.
Take the shot. Nice.
Nice shot.
Nice, nice. I think I got an error. I think I bugged out my gun. I don't think I have a gun anymore. I think I made it disappear. I made my gun disappear. I don't have a gun anymore. Hang on a second. Where's my gun? It's probably because of the soccer emote. I bet once I complete it. Yep, it's related to the soccer emote. Nice hit.
We'll get it back.
That was suboptimal. bad was it? I even speed boosted. That's the worst part.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you hear that?
Save!
My jam.
Save!
Ah, can't jump that high.
Go!
Suboptimal.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting match. But yeah, I feel this game is honestly so divided. If I play quick play, and this is solo, if I play with friends, it's all good. You know, playing with friends, it's organized, it's a lot more fun. You know, I know what they're good at, I know how to be consistent with them. How to be, you know, I can really enjoy playing support with them. That was very much unneeded, but hey, I love those bounce pads. Favorite part about this game, the bounce pads. What? Okay. All right, I am saving the ball. I have saved the ball. Come on. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Really? Guy knows how to use this bounce pads. Oh.
You feel that? Boom!
Save!
Raising the volume.
Save!
You feel that? Found him. Oh, turn it up. Raising the volume. Oh, let's break it. Damn! Let's drop the beat.
Damn it.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
That was very much unneeded.
You feel that? Oh, turn it up. Get back.
Oh!
On go. I'll take it.
You did it. Nice job, Exion. Good one. These guys, they're making those plays. I'm just kind of existing. I'm happy doing that. That's kind of what you do with support. You exist.
2, 1.
Raising the
Thank you.
volume.
Hello? Ball, where'd you go, Ball?
Loving this. Oh, turn
Oh,
it
he's gonna
up.
launch that.
Push drop the beat. We'll get it back.
That... Oh, it was hit. Oh, never mind. We didn't have anyone there. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, he really just launched himself. That's very unfortunate. Yep, I finally got a goalie.
2, 1.
Good use of the ultimate, though. Really good use of the ultimate. Alrighty. Goes.
Save!
Aw, come on.
Go!
Nice ultimate. Well done. These guys know how to play. The people who play Lucio Ball are exactly like the difference between quick play and competitive. Except I'm now one of the quick players. I am not good at Lucio Ball.
2, 1. Go!
Thank you.
Wow.
Go. I'll take it.
Alrighty. Jacking ass. That was one tap. Surprised he didn't use his right click.
3, 2, 1.
Raising the
This is a
volume.
very high scoring game. This is very weird.
Remaining in the match. Save!
Aw, come
Turn it up.
on. Well, he's got it.
Oh, you hear that?
Damn it. Nope.
Raising the volume.
Good shit. Good save. Uh-oh. It's not
Oh,
good.
you feel that?
Save! 30 seconds left to go.
Did he just stop?
Raising the volume.
No. Let's just do that. Oh, launch that ball. Ah, damn it.
Let's drop
Oh, he actually had an ultimate.
Gonna lose this. Hang on. Let's drop the beat.
I am terrible at this game. I didn't do anything. I just existed. I like that color scheme. That color scheme works for me. Oh yeah, those guys. I did get Lucio skins too. I got the Summer Game skin because we cannot say the sport of which 5 rings are attached to each other of varying colors. How did I not have any saves? Oh, everyone already left. How lovely. All right, well we'll just leave. Everyone already left. Hang on a second. I want to take care of something. Yeah. Hey, well, let's do one more round of Lucio Ball. Why not? I like that. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do one more round of Lucio Ball. I do have fun playing Lucio Ball. Lucio Ball is a pretty cool game. Like, I think my biggest criticism against Rocket League... Oh, no. Get out of here. It's my net. Oh, no. Oh my god, I was not expected that, and I forgot I was on the bounce pad. Give me a mouse. Give me a map with these bounce pads. That's what I want, Blizzard. Oh, that's. Ooh, excuse me. You can see my mouse. I've lost control of my mouse. Oh, these guys are. That's. Do we have control? We do not have. No, we still have control. Now.
Oh, turn it up.
Okay.
Boom.
Give me a second. Get out of here. I'm surprised they didn't call it Lucio Pong. Best game of Pong ever. Nope. Oh no! That was a good save. Thank you, Exion. You saved us. The savior.
F it up.
Over.
Save!
Oh no.
Woo, I am on fire.
Well, thank you for adjusting me, and
The volume.
you guys get that.
Raising the volume.
Uh oh, here we go. Oh my god. No! Ah, bollocks. Good job. I went for the jump, and that doomed me. Oh, I got pushed! I didn't even notice that. I'm actually surprised he was able to push me.
3, 2, 1.
That was a good rally.
Oh, raising the volume.
Nope.
Hello.
Save!
Oh, this is my jam.
Ah,
Pump up the volume.
how'd he hit that?
F it up.
Thanks!
Found him. Oh, this is my jam. Oh, this is my
Thank you.
jam.
Ah, that was just a miss.
Raising the volume.
What? Give me that. No.
Save!
Where's the ball?
And amazing.
I lost the ball. Oh, there's lag again.
Save!
Hello. F it up. Get back.
I think that actually helped him.
Left to this. Get back. Let's drop the beat. Boom.
Nope. Body block. Body block.
F it up. Oh, let's break it. Damn. Push off.
Ah, didn't do anything. So inconsistent.
In the match.
Push off.
Man, I missed again.
You feel that? Ooh. Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Trying to go for that momentum.
You feel that?
Really wish you could, one thing I really would like as a quality of life buff with Lucio
Oh,
is
let's break it. Damn! And amazing stop. Oh, this is my jam.
gonna flow right on in.
Give it back. Thank you.
It's trying to be parallel to it. I think I hit it. Wow, that guy's almost prestige again.
Drop the beat. F it up.
That's a good one.
Jam.
10 seconds remaining.
We got this. A little longer. What a save.
Ah, bollocks. Get out of here. Let's kick those soccer balls. Haven't even gotten his yet, any of those yet with Lucio. Just an easy setup. Those are good goals. No one even stayed to give him an upvote. That's sad. At least I got a gold medal. Alright, well, why don't we jump on over to playing some actual standard Overwatch here. Actually, one second. Tracer. I did get Tracer's skins as well. It's nice. I think I actually do like the T-Racer skin a little bit better, but I still think maybe her classic is probably the best. Why does she wear Crocs? Always Crocs. Let me hang on a second. I want to take a look at something. No, she actually has running shoes on with that. So that's actually nice. Royal Blue. Royal Blue doesn't look so bad on her. Neither does Hot Pink. But we'll go with the Legendary's skin. But it's such a huge difference. So I want to actually... The reason I want to actually stream tonight, stream Overwatch specifically, was to show off the huge difference between these two game modes. So I'm going to start with the standard here. We're actually going to play a competitive match here. Probably going to lose a competitive ranking, but hey, it'll happen. So I'm going to play my best hero, do my best. And I'm going to bring over my best over into quick play as well. So basically we're going to play Symmetra and Anna, so no real changes. That's going to be my control here. But, just how a lot of players react. I expect